So
you know, everything happened so fast.
because angazi ukuthi uSenzo wasuka nini kulo kwama threat lo beshawa mawakili nokheli noZandi.
I don't know at what stage or what time did Senzo now move away from the first person who was being fought against by the rest of the family members. That is, Kelly's mother, Zandi, everybody that was fighting the first person. I don't know when did he move from that particular spot.
Because nokheli naye wayesephumile la ngangimbonise la ekitchen ukuthi waphuma nini ebedroom angimazi.
Even Kelly herself, she had come out of the bedroom. As to when did she now leave the bedroom into the kitchen, I don't know.
Yeah, just a minute. Now, this fight that you're referring to, can you just describe it? If you say the fight that everyone else was involved in with the first person, what are you referring to?
Ukhuluma ngani mawukhuluma ngale mpinyana okanye ukulwiswa kwalona wokuqala abeliswa uwo wonke umuntu.
Wathi basebeshana ukuthi bathekwa yena lo kuqala ne because uZandi noma
remember they were now attacking the very first one now.
So ememshanga ama crutches wami.
Ubani obeshanga ama crutches?
uZandi umuntu ephethe ama crutches angani wona makho eliphethe nelinye but uZandi umuntu engamkhumbula kahle because ngangizwa nomsindo walo malishaya phezulu.
Now the crutch was also being used to hit this person. I'm not certain, but I think I saw Zandi in possession of the crutch. The thumping sound of the crutch as this person was being struck with, I could hear it. Uthi noma wakhe ngathi ubephethe
Yeah,
crutch.
bekhona noma wakhe khona lapho kulesibile pushana kulapha ekitchen. Bekhona
The crutch bephethe.
I'm not sure ngaye but umuntu engisho ngaye uZandi.
Okay.
Yeah.
If even the mother was there in that commotion or in that tussling that was taking place there, I am uncertain as to whether was she in possession of the crutch, but the person that I am certain with who used the crutch was Zandi.
Now, where was this crutch?
Ibekuphi le crutch?
Ngangwabeke eduze nje kweheater. Ngidinga ungena eminyango wasedaning la ka right.
Wena buwabeke lapho?
Yeah, mongena nje ngene ngikhona indawo la ka right nje la. Eceleni kune heater lapho eceleni kwakho.
Yeah, I had put them at a spot just on the right there and next to the heater against the wall there. That is where I had put them.
Yes, you may proceed.
Then uSenzo wayekhathi pushelwa against uDonga bembamba isandla saka right.
Now, at the time that Senzo had pushed or pinned him against the wall, he had grabbed or held him on the upper arm. There's a demonstration here that the upper arm was actually grabbed and pushed or pinned against the wall by Senzo. So Senzo grabbed that upper arm and pushed it against the wall or pinned it against the wall. And that was the right arm that he pinned against.
Second suspect because bebambe lo.
I don't want to keep on saying the second suspect. There is this accused person that is being pointed against by the witness. He had grabbed.
Nilo.
Hello, can you stand up?
Yeah. Why bambe lo?
Yeah.
Yes, because
that's the very.
Yeah.
That's the very person. Now if you go
yeah.
Even myself and I went and threw some blow.
Because after
I had thrown the blow against him, then there was a gunshot that went off.
Just a minute. just want to show you photo 15 of Exhibit D. If you can just use that photo to illustrate your evidence.
asisebenzise lesithombe ke ukwazi ukusidobela isithombe.
wayinike khona la ngasemnyango usenze imbambe isandla sila phezulu because wayimbambe ngesaka right.
Now he was leaning against that wall over there.
Who is that now? Just
Usho ke ukuthi lo engikhuluma ngaye okanye ubani lo okhuluma ngaye ube
yilo umuntu lo sibili lo
there.
lo angene wesibili angamoya.
The tall one, the second one, who accessed the house, he was leaning against that door there, and Senzo had pinned him against the wall that is depicted in that picture, holding on his arm.
and in which direction was this person that you described as accused number 2 facing, and in which direction was the deceased facing?
Ulona ube bheke kuphi beqonde kuphi lona othi umsola wesibini kanti nomufi yena ube bheke kuphi?
Lo wayebheke ngaphakathi endlini usenze imbambe isandla ebheke ngaso eface ebheke isicapha kanje because usenze lo wayebheke ngala usenze ebhekile.
Okay. Usenzo ube bheke isicapha lo be flathele
Ubheke ngala,
isicapha. This suspect was faced into the kitchen when Senzo was facing the door at the time that he had pinned him against the wall like that.
You say you also struck a blow. Who did you strike and where did you strike that person?
Uthi ke nawe walahlela ke lapho ubushaya.
Yeah, ngamshaya
Washaya
khona
abantu.
ngamshaya nalomuntu ngamshaya khona ebusweni emva kwaloko waqhuma ishoti yesibhamu.
Now, I hit him on the face. There's a demonstration as well. The temporal area of the face. I hit him on the face. And there was a clenched fist. There's a clenched fist, which is now demonstrating that that person was hit on the temporal area of the face. That very tall one.
Yes, you also, yes.
So,
So after
and then
And just for
emva
record
kwalokho,
purposes,
kwase
who's
kuqhuma isibhamu.
yeah kwaqhuma isibhamu emva kwaloko then
Thereafter, there was a gunshot that went off.
nalisibhamu sakhona saqhuma sangivala amadle because indawo yakhona lapha incane ngala kuni nama-drawer ngala kune-free space esincane nje sila isenta kanje kwaqhuma isibhamu then ngabale ngawungena i-bedroom.
As it went off, the sound of that gunshot deafened or almost deafened my ears. Because, you know, there was, where we were, it was a reasonably confined space there. There are drawers the side, so there isn't much of the movement in that spot where the gunshot went off. Or to wenza njani wabaleka wena?
ngabale ngawungena ekamereni.
I then ran and got myself into the bedroom.
Yes, just a minute. Now, where did the gun go off?
Isibhamu sisaqhumela kuphi? outside of the kitchen. Otherwise, it would not also have deafened my ears like that after it went off.
Yes, and to which room did you then run to?
Wire kweyiphi room?
ngakulile amaroom akhona nje lapha endlini. I think mohamba ngepassage lika right ngathi ekugcinile.
I went to one of the rooms. One of the rooms in the house there. If you walking through the passage there, I should think it is the one on the right. A light has been shown on the room on the right. The second one on the right.
Yeah, ile inefestera la. Ngathi ngifuna ukuphuma ngalo la anti ngamabhakla akade.
Now there's a window right there. A light has been shown where the window was. I actually wanted to exit through that window. I realized that there are butler guards on that window, so I couldn't.
Photo 2 can be shown of Exhibit D. Are you able to point out that bedroom wherein you ran?
Ungakwazi ukukhomba
Yeah,
ukuthi
it is.
uye wabaleni.
Ile because ngalungiza ngelindi la ngifuna ukuphuma ngathi kunamabhakla.
Now that is the very window that I'm referring to. That's the bedroom I was in, because I peeked through the window and I realized there were butler guards because I wanted to exit the house through that window there.
Yes, what happened further?
Then emva kwalokho ngiyivalelela ngathatha ifoni yami because mongena umnyango le camera mase ngingaphakathi ngathatha ifoni yami ngala ka mongena umnyango umbhedu ka left bekulela umntana wakasenzo lapho so wayesevukile umntwana ngazama ukuthatha ifoni ngiyifake because ngala ka right kunempahla nezingubo ezazingala ka right ayifanga phansi kwalezo ingubo lezo.
Then I took my phone and hid it under the blankets. You know, when you access that particular room, on the left there's a bed, and the Senzo's child was lying on that bed. He was already awake during that time. And I should think that it was because of the commotion or the noise that was taking place that woke the child up. And then there were blankets that were stacked on the right.
Yes.
There were blankets that were stacked on the right, and then I took my phone and push it or shoved it underneath the blankets that were stacked there, tucked it underneath the blankets that were there.
And just place the name of Senzo's child on record.
Igama lengane kaSenzo bani?
uThingo.
Tingo.
Yes, you may continue.
Ungaqhubeka.
Futhi emva kwesikhashana nje ngiyivalele lapho angiyeza ukuthi hayi sekukhuluma nje abantu nje akusekho labantu ngaphakathi.
Now, after a while, since I had closed or locked myself in there, I could hear that now there weren't those people that were causing the commotion initially. People were just talking now, normally talking.
Yes.
Then emva kwesikhashana nje ngathi ngiyavula umnyango wakhona uvuleki.
Now, after a while, I tried to open the door. That door could not open.
Ngashaya isicapha ngamemeza ukuthi ngicela bangivulele.
And I knocked the door, and I also shouted that they should open for me.
Yes.
Umthoko kangithi umuntu wangivulele umthoko zisithwala. But angisazi noma ngivulela ngespoon or wangivulela ngommese because lo mnyango awuvuleki mangaphakathi. So umuntu wayengaphandle wangivula kana ngespoon noma ummese na usebenzisa ukuthi angivulele lapho.
I don't know who the person was. I should think it was Mto. Mtogo is the one that could have opened the door for me, because once you are inside of that bedroom, that door is not easy for it to be opened from inside. So he had to use some instrument, a utensil. It could have been a knife or a spoon that he had used so that he can try and open that door from outside.
Yes.
So mayiqeda umvulela umthoko mangiphuma ngiphuma ngiyabona wonke umuntu manje ngazuthi usemangele nje in mangithi ngiyaqhamuka uSenzo ulele edaningi ulele ungathi ungene ngale side ngathi ubecasha ulele between usofa ne stand ungene nje kanje.
Now,
Yeah.
when I got out,
Le part nje yakhe wangathi le ngathi ungene ngale side le kanje between
No,
is
no.
stand no sofa lo ngala behleli khona uma kakhe.
now when I got out, it appeared people were startled of what had happened there. And Senzo somehow was lying between the couch and the stand and the TV stand, with the left hand part of his body, as though he was trying to get himself between or into that space that is between the couch and as well as the TV stand.
Photo 65 of Exhibit D will be shown to you. If you can use that photo to illustrate your evidence.
Sizosebenzisa leso sithombe ke photo 65 ukuthi uzame nje ukusidwebela umfanekiso wobufakazi bakho.
Awayileli la uSenzo la wayengene ngekamzimba nje inyawo zazingala but ikhanda nesifuba kwakungala la ikhoneni ngathi ubekacasha kanje.
Now this is where Senzo was. And my lord, I need to also indicate that the witness is getting emotional now. This is the very spot.
Yes. I think it would be appropriate time to take this short agenda.
20 minutes.